Two things I certainly agree with you on, really. One is that I don't understand why football considers itself an exception. I feel like I don't know. I feel like I don't know how they've managed to pull off the trick of making us think it's normal in these times. Like when you say every theatre and restaurant and pub is having to close, that, people are playing football. It doesn't make sense to me. And then on a wider point, I get quite angry at the pandering of the game towards the television viewer rather than the match going fan, and I've been feeling that. I'm sure a lot of match going fans feel that way, but it started to really annoy me once VAR came in. That you would just be in the stadium and you would know nothing about what was going on, but the TV commentators would know more than everyone in the ground, and that was already starting to feel like a bit of a last straw for me when it came to continuing to attend matches. And the fact that it started up again this year in the middle of a pandemic, I think is the last straw for me. And actually, I don't think I'll be going back.
Really?
Mm.
Wow, that's quite a strong statement. I mean, I honestly don't know whether once normality comes back, I'll just go back to being as I was before. I hope, in a way, that's how I will be, because it's been such a part of my life for such a long time. And I really can't predict it at the moment, but that's a very strong feeling that you have then, Adam.
I mean, like you say, when it comes back, I might change my mind, but that's pretty much how I've been feeling since March. And it's pretty much what informed my decision to step away from the City Matters group, really, is that I didn't feel I should stay if I wasn't intending to renew my season ticket.
See, I'm a little bit scared to express the view that I've got and wonder whether, one of the reasons why I'm not longer doing the vlogs, for example, for City is because this is perceived to be a negative view, and being all happy and jolly and saying everything's great is what everybody wants to see. And then maybe people listening to this now who think, what a depressing podcast, don't want to listen to it anymore. Well, that's fine, that's their option. I'm not trying to say things to be popular or to say what I think everybody wants me to say. I'm just being honest, and that's what all I've ever been, really, in terms of analysing the football or talking about the fan experience. How do you feel, Amy? I mean, am I being a bit too negative and down about this? Come on, give the podcast a lift.
I mean, obviously, I've said before, I not only go to football, I go to concerts, I go to the theatre. I've had a couple of concerts cancelled because of COVID. Football has always been my life. I've always supported City. I will want to go back because, I love going watching the boys. Yeah, VAR it really is. But I could never not, I understand where you're coming from, Adam, but I could never, ever not go back. But as a safety thing, I think it should have been cancelled till we was allowed to go back properly. I was furloughed in March, like probably the majority of everybody was. I didn't know whether I'd be going back to work because nobody knew. Nobody knew what was going to happen. And then, like I said before, I enjoyed the break. I enjoyed the time off because it came at in a weird way, it came at the right time for me. I needed the break. So when it come to being able to go back to work in July, we were in like little bubble groups. So that was nice because you got to spend more time with your key children and things like that. But like I say, football should be, why, like Adam said, why does that become the be all and end all for everybody when, like you've said, people have lost their jobs, pubs, clubs, everything, hotels, holidays have been cancelled. Like, I lost a holiday, probably like the majority of people lost a holiday. And yeah, it might sound selfish because these are what, so what, you lost a holiday. So, but these things make you happy, and you end up working for working, not working for for pleasure. And at the moment, that's what it feels like because there's no light at the end of the tunnel. So you go to work, you come home, and you're in the same four walls all the time. So when football is able to come back properly and we're able to go, I will be going back because I need that time out. I need that break. And I say football's not just football, it's a social thing as well, to be able to go back and see your friends and the people who you've become part of a little group with, and to watch the boys as well. So I do want to go back, but I do feel like it should have been stopped from last season and just waited till everything was back to normal.